Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Mario Odyssey. I think the gravities are also affecting Mario in more ways than one. So yes, we're finally on the moon. There is a... Okay, so it's a half a level, actually. So this one, in theory, shouldn't take me nearly as long to complete. And we'll probably... Honestly, probably not even fuck around with too much stuff. Not gonna lie, I don't think we're gonna be here for too long. Because... I remember the moon having some annoying moons to grab. And I'll grab what I can. There's no requirements, once again, so that's good. But I'll grab what I can and see what I can do, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. The usual stuff you guys are pretty much practically well aware of by now. Oh, the fudge... Okay, I was gonna say, how the hell do I get down there? But the cool thing about the moon, though, is, well, no gravity. Or, well, less gravity. But you know what I mean. Which actually does affect your 2D playing too, which is neat. All these stupid blocks. I wonder if you get to that part where you destroy all the block things, does that actually get rid of this? Did they get rid of these blocks too? That'd be kind of funny though. And there is a store, so we can actually buy... I'm pretty sure there should be a store able to buy things with. Alright. Coins up there. I'm guessing there's nothing over here. And I don't think there's anything down below. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm going to say probably not. Also, this is unironically one of Mario's more, like, you know, Cappy said, more dapper attire, no doubt. Okay. On to the next, then. If I'm going to go out and get something, I should probably think about doing that soon, because it's getting kind of late. It's already like 7:30. I don't really need anything, though. That's the thing. It's just... It's that... What it was that other day when I was like, oh, I should go get Taco Bell, and then never did. It's the same thing with that, too. I keep thinking, like, oh, I should go do that, and it's like, then I never do. So, yeah. Oh, dear Lord. Fuck! Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, are we gonna play this legit, or are we gonna try to not do it legit? I think it took more time to jump up to that platform than it did just messing with the damn thing. Oh yeah, that's right, it was down here. Yeah, depending on how long this video is, I could always do the post-game stuff, too, a little bit. Like, dabble in it just a, you know, tad bit. I gotta be careful. Make sure the game doesn't fuck me. It's annoying as it does that, but got just enough reach. There's a moon rabbit over there. Is that a reference to the story? When the rabbit's on the moon or whatever? You fuck. And, of course, change his trajectory like always. I'll get him. Almost. Just gotta go pretty much practically where he's gonna land and then hit him that way. Perfect, nice. I think I've gotten every single one of those so far. Also, there's a smell that I'm starting to smell. A smelly smell. It's starting to smell like that thing from earlier. Either that or it's the cleaning supplies. I can't tell. I honestly, automatically not tell. Yeah. Funny you say that, Cappy, because, well, we can't breathe in space anyway. Even though somehow Mario can. He's a cartoon character. Who gives a shit? He can do whatever. Now, for these ass wipes, we don't have those one jet guys, so we're going to have to use our old-fashioned ground pound system to delete them. Oh my god. Shit's fucking with me at this point. Boom. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they don't... Okay. I was gonna say, like, either... That's going to give me nothing, or it's going to be a whole-ass moon for it. Oh, that was scary. See, once again, I had all the time in the world to react to that. Just stop myself from falling just by diving, but I didn't, because that's just what my brain be doing to me all the time now. I gotta admit, having these weird rock things attached to the moon is kind of cool, though. Not gonna lie. Alright. They think I can't make it across? Bullshit. You know, it's funny. I do the most basic maneuvers in this game. As in, I am not the type of guy that plays this game to an expert level whatsoever. And that's pretty much obvious at this point. Also, I kind of wish that every world had only 50 purple coins. Regardless of how big a world is. But, I don't know. I guess it makes sense for them to add more for the bigger ones then. It's just one of those things where I do kind of wish there was like a common number. Or at the very least, I don't know, maybe 100 for each. But then that probably would have gotten pretty annoying too, right? Okay, this is some spiral ass shit right now. Oh, that was beautiful. And for a split second, I thought the game fudged me over for that. It was like, oh yeah, you missed one. No, I didn't. More purples. Honestly, I think the purple coins in this one were some of the more easier ones to grab, too. All things considered. And I'm just going to be honest, I love this whole zero gravity shit. It's really fun. It just makes it to where I can just pretty much just do whatever. And whenever, too. And actually, I think this Sphinx is one of the few that does actually have random questions, I think. Maybe. No. Fuck off. Like, I understand there's better things to do, but, I mean, just a quick questionnaire, you know? Even though I'll probably end up getting it all wrong anyway. Alright, here we go. Time to go into the black hole, I guess. Alright, cool. Yeah, I forgot about this area being a thing. Alright, the underground part of Moon. Oh, boy. Alright, so... let me think. Yeah, I believe you gotta kidnap one of those guys. And we have basic gravity, so I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to be careful here and stick with just the basics. I can't do anything too crazy. It seems. Anything over here by any chance? Probably not. Alright. Never know. Just want to make sure. Got tanks, which got hats on them. See, that's another thing cool about Odyssey, too, is like, because we use hats to possess people, which whoever came up with that is needs a raise, but, fuck off, game. That's bullshit. Whatever. Because we have hats to possess enemies and stuff, I think it's quite neat that it makes sense for the enemies themselves to have hats too, to protect themselves. Just one of those really cool intricacies about the game. And it makes me, I mean, because I'm not really a game dev myself, technically speaking. You know, we've all thought of our fair share of, oh, that would be cool, or that would be cool, but when it comes to it, I don't think I'd be smart enough to realistically come up with like a Mario game, I feel. Because a lot of the time, Mario games have to have like some type of new gimmick to them too, to make them fresh. And so, it really just makes me wonder, like, what do they do all day to think of a new Mario thing? Or does somebody always just have one in the back of their head, like, oh, that'd be cool one day. And then they start like, hey, what was that idea again? And they start working on it, and then they flesh it out, and there you go. Which makes me wonder what the hell the next 3D platformer for Mario would even be, because we're bound to get one, right? I mean, it's been years, and yes, Odyssey was the true last, I guess you could say. Like, it would make a ton of sense for it to be the last one, technically, but I don't want to see it be the last one. It fits if it was the last one, but that's it. And the thing is, like, Mario, you know, Mario can theoretically just go on forever. That's one of the few ones that I feel like can do that and get away with it, too. To the point where it doesn't even get too stale. And we just got, I mean, hell, we got Mario Wonder, which was, like, another different, just straight-up 2D Mario, so... And that clearly shows, at the very least, 2D Mario still has an effect. So at that point, you know, why not? Alright, I'm trying to think of... I know how to get those. I was flabbergasted at first. No, I was honestly kind of slightly confused. I'm like, do I have to drive around it? And then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. We don't have to do that. Anything down there, probably? I don't know. Not much we can do with lava stuff anyway, but hey. Alright, bullet bill time. Oh, great. This is going to be a pain in the ass, I'm sure. But then again, I don't think these ones blow up nearly as fast. I'm just going to go through. I'm not here to... I don't want to dick around too much. Not going to lie. Also, this might be on a timer. Maybe not, but I don't know. I'm not trusting it. Either way. Also, we're doing pretty good for the core area. And we almost have all the purple coins, too, which is pretty nice. Definitely don't have all the moons, but that's... Yeah, that one's rough. I don't know if you can. Okay, cool. I was like, I don't know if you even can do anything with a charging chuck. Also, I like how the games give you these little things to break before you go and do your thing. It's like, here, have a playground, have a testing ground. And also, I guess these guys can't jump, so... I mean, they do say... Well, I can't say that on YouTube because YouTube will get mad. Even if I'm of that particular... Yeah. But YouTube don't like anybody, so... Let's just leave it at that. I don't think this... Yeah, okay, it lasts for pretty much ever. Alright, cool. Anything down there? Probably. I don't know. Knowing this game, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, my lord. Okay. Next boss bitch. Let's do it. Now she's got 3 hats on him. Good lord. How am I going to stop that shit? Same way I did before. It's just the same thing again. She'll swipe, tire herself out, and be done. Boom. Easy. Easy street. Nothing really new. Except for, I mean, well, that's not new. That's been there. Ow, fuck. Alright, cool. No third swipe? That's weird. Third swipe, now. Of course I got hit by that again. So my dumbass is not jumping out of the way, that's why. There we go. Okay. And Dedge. You know, even though she's pretty easy, I still have my fun with it. Not gonna lie. I wish there was a quicker spin throw, actually. There's probably something behind this building, right? But, again, I don't really care too much to check. So I'm not gonna really bother too much. Just think, if you jumped off here right now, that'd be a bad idea. Just saying. Look, we can see the purple coins from here, too. That's crazy. It's weird how, like, some things just pop in like enemies do, but it doesn't look like items do, which is kind of neat. Alright, let's just go finish this, because I think we have no other choice but to go do it. Alright. Let's crash this wedding. Let's go cuck Bowser. Oh yeah, that's a big giant. Yep. Motherfucker. Alright, let's do it. That's a huge fucking ring. Goddamn. Is that a cock ring for him? Also, this area reminds me of two different types of things. Reminds me of like a Suedo Arena from 64 Bowser Arena type thing with like the circular aesthetic and these sides out here. But it also reminds me of Sunshine too because of like the 5 different, or more than 5, but you know, these different things that he was standing on that he would like jump on top of, and you had to rocket jump with and all that. See, that is fucking sick looking. That is... This is why we need boss fights to be cool as shit. Because then you can do sick shit like that. That look cool. Look really cool. Like, even if it's just a Mario game, or anything for that matter, like Sonic is... Oh yeah, right, that one explodes. But even if that's the case, it's just like, shit, I still want it to look cool. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot he does that. I'm kind of used to Odyssey's way of doing things where it just randomly decides to have this one moment be like, oh, well, now he's going to do one thing again, you know, going back to Mario 64 with like Bowser 2 fight, where it's just like, oh, instead of doing 2 bombs on him, now you got to do 1. And it's like, why? He's Bowser 2. It should be 2. The third Bowser's 3. What the fuck, you know? Make no sense. Oh well. Now here comes the hard part. Like actually trying to land. Okay, good. We actually got it. Holy shit. Because normally I mess those phases up quite often. Okay. It's gonna go for the basic. Yep. Boom. 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 Bowser, I play fighting games, buddy. Yeah, see, I was trying to trick me there. You ain't got shit on me, buddy. Alright, time to get out. And now we get to play... soon. We get to now play as Bowser. And I forget how the song goes, but it's definitely one of the cooler things of this game, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can breathe fire. Also, everything turning into gold below him is pretty fucking sick, too. This part is pretty badass, and real quick, hear me out. Peach is sitting on top of Bowser's shoulder. I mean, of course, like, they're all working together to get out. Well, Mario's getting us out of here, you know, but regardless... Looks a little familiar to like another game that shows up later, like Bonanza. I mean, it's still made by the Odyssey people, so like maybe there's like a small hint of maybe just a tiny, tiny little bit of like, oh yeah, that's kind of what that is. This is also pretty cool too, by the way. The one time we get to finally play Bowser 2D that I know of. Or I should say like pixel, like, you know, NES Bowser. I could have sworn there's a song that plays here. I can't really hear it much anyway, so... No, that might be later. Actually. I'll do the breathe fire thing. Actually, if I remember correctly, like, there's certain spots where breathing fire would actually help you get through it a lot faster. Because there's, Ow! Fuck! God damn! I'm gonna die here. I don't remember, but if... I think, yeah, it's in here, because, like, you can basically just jump and shoot those pillars. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to destroy these pillars. And then you can kind of just, like, break them beforehand. And here's where the song plays, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I just see all these tiny little chunks coming toward me, and I keep thinking they're going to hit me. go. Very nice. One more. Don't jump toward the gold areas. They're very dangerous. Fuck me. Fuck me. Alright. And now we can destroy the big giant block thing. Holy moly. Everything just shaking around. Alright. And that's it. And like I said, I will be doing some slight post-game stuff, so don't fret. I know we're like 20 minutes in, and it's like, oh, well, you beat the game in like 12 videos, which is actually a pretty considerable, good amount of videos, not gonna lie. To be fair, most of them were just based on the worlds themselves, but let's go ahead and, I guess, show off maybe a couple more of these little bastards that we can go get our hands on, because now we can do it and see what they give us. Just to run out the time, I guess. It was 2017, I knew it. It's so weird how I just know years out of nowhere. Oh my god, I fucking forgot about the Mushroom Kingdom one too. Shit. Okay, this might be a long video then. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I hate to do this. I have one way. Okay, you know what? That will be. You know what? Actually, yeah. This will be the finale. We're gonna go run in there real quick, go do main stuff, and then for the next episode, we'll do Mushroom Kingdom crap. Or I should just do it now. Actually, yeah, I probably should do that. Okay, so we can actually get the dark side too. Sick. Just want to go... Okay, we got time. Let's go back to Cloud Kingdom, do some Cloud Kingdom shit. Let's go to Dark Side, maybe do some Dark Side shit. And then we'll come back to Mushroom Kingdom for our bonus video. There you go. How about that? Make sense? I'll try it out, but... Yeah, we'll check out Dark Side real fast. Just to show that off. I could always go back to the Sphinx and do that crap, but eh. Alright. Darker Side, I forget how much you need. Like 500, I think. Something like that. 500 moons, maybe. If I'm not mistaken, isn't Dark Side just a boss rush? So I can do the boss rush thing. No problem. I still want to show off some of those extra block things, but... Okay, there's no coins, but there is 24 goddamn fucking moons somehow. So, there's that. And then after this, I should probably just... If I'm going to go anywhere and do anything, I better go do it now. I'm not only hungry, it's... Well, slightly hungry, but I don't want to... I don't know. It feels weird and awkward going somewhere at like 8 o'clock at night, especially when we've been doing nothing but recording all day. I think this is just the basic brutals, and then after that... Yeah, I mean, here's first brutal. I think you just fight all of them, and then you fight the robot, big giant robot guy. And we have gravity in effect, too. Okay, that's going to be neat. I should have bought something. I also forgot to buy something on the moon itself, too. Oops. I mean, they might not have had anything anyway. Or no shops anyway, I don't know. I don't remember. They might have, I don't know. Oop. Yeah, you can... I could have sworn you can ground pound that and it'd work. Yeah, be careful though, because I don't think you get health. Well, no, I think they give you like 1 health every fight, maybe. At least that'd be the nice thing to do. It would have probably been smart of me to actually go back and then buy, you know, an extra 6 heart thing. To be fair. Alright. He dead. Weird that you can't skip these, though, but you can skip their intros. Oh, well. Now, I think that this is one of those ones where you have to do in order. Actually, maybe not. No, maybe... I think you can do these... I mean, you have to... Well, you can... Actually, you can skip all of this. But I could have sworn that if you don't beat these guys in one go, then it just gets rid of it. I don't think that's true. I think it stays, actually. It's funny, I'm over here like, man, Mario Odyssey's already done. I gotta do something else, man. You know, like, this is not fair. Like, I don't want to be done with Mario Odyssey. You know? I'm like, there's gotta be some other game I could Let's Play. I could do. This fucking stupid gravity shit is gonna get in the way. Yeah, it's gonna make it a lot more irritating to deal with. There we go. Very nice. And like a fucking idiot, I run into the fire like a fucking dunce. Not much I can do about that. The thing is, like, in terms of other platformer games, because that would be what I would probably end up doing anyway. Because that would sound like the most fun right now to do. The only thing I can think of that I have not really done is, like, some Game Boy ones. Like, you know, Crash Entrance, the Spyros. Which, you know, that also gives into doing Spyro. You're the Dragonfly as well. One I have been, like, thinking about was, like, Infamous 2 again, but... Because I never have done Infamous 2, which is weird to think about. I wish they would give you a moon every time you beat one of these guys, but they don't. I wish I'd get some fucking health back, too. But for some reason, this game does not do that, I guess. Very weird. I think it's like right here you can just kind of jump on somewhere or outside the thingy here and make your way up there. I'm not going to try. Okay, this guy's usually not that bad. I mean, I'll probably end up getting hit, though, which I'm scared of. Because of that fucking poison shit. Yeah, of course. Of course! I finally get hit. Because I'm running on empty food review. But now we can finally find out whether or not this thing does actually deactivate. If I had to do them all over again in order, I'm just going to say, there you go, there's Dark Side, I showed it off. If we can skip them and just go straight to the third boss, fine. We can't. God damn it. I don't know, I mean, I guess it's one of those things like, you know, come on, you should expect it to be that way, but there's practically Dark Side. I forget how the hell you're supposed to get, you know, 24 goddamn moons, but hey. Let's go clean up Cloud real quick because it's right now, and then we'll show off the block stuff, the new blockchain we just activated. And then for the next episode will be bonus, and we'll just do Mushroom Kingdom. So. Yep, I know. And now, it used to have like, okay, so it's still 2 moons. I thought they actually grow because of like, oh, you know, now you've got these activated, so it's going to give you even more moons. Actually, hold on. I think that destroying them gives you... Yeah. Alright, remember this face. Remember it well. Okay, I've got it down. For the most part. Yeah, that's right. It's B road. Okay. Is it that way or is it... I'm pretty sure it's this way, right? I think so. I think their eyes are just, like, right there. It's weird using the face buttons to rotate it, though. I think that's right. There's 2 of these, though, I think, too. You think I would know how to do this, but apparently I do not. Luckily, grabbing one on accident does not fuck you up, though, so. Okay, that looks about right. Alright. Yeah, that smell's starting to linger. I gotta go figure out what the fuck that is. Alright, 60 more to win, and... I forget what he said what I got, but I wasn't paying attention. Still, though. Basically a Goomba. Alright, cool. I don't want to play. You know, it's funny because I've always wondered, like, who are the type of people that would actually play it? But you'd be surprised. I'm sure there are probably quite a few that would actually, unironically, just play these minigames for the fun of it. Like, there's no, like, they would just try to maybe get 100 score, right? Or they would just, you know, I don't know. It can happen. It's not like it's a bad thing. But yeah, these things, when you activate these, should, in theory, as far as I remember, give you more moons to collect. So we went from having only 2 moons available to a fuck ton. Yep. It looks like they show us them too, which is pretty cool. So you gotta find those every time. And okay, yeah, they show you only the cubed moons. Now I think the other second moon I need, that was like the normal one, I think that one's one of those ones we have to go find a picture or a hint to collect. So I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, there you go. Let's grab this bitch and go. Unless that was moon number 2 that exists here. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I can platform just fine. I do kind of wish the game would tell you whether or not it was a... Like, when you grab it. Not, you know, from the menu, but when you grab it, if it was like a block moon or not. But this is pretty much going to be an extra 15 hours of your playthrough. Just doing this shit all day. Finding all the hints, going back to go find Peach. They love their post-game crap. To the point where it just almost feels ridiculous sometimes. It's like, dude, holy shit, how much of this do you gotta do? Game? Can I have a second? Like, goddamn, like, I don't feel like I even had a chance. Damn it! Okay, perfect. Alright, cool. Fuck it. Whatever. We got it. I'll take it. Now, like I said, in order to get the darker side, I think it requires, like, 500, I think, was the minimum requirement, I believe. I'm not sure. That took us to the painting, right? And look, there's yet another tunnel to go through. And I'm guessing it's probably one of those moon block ones, too. So. Yeah, fun. Alright. And surprisingly enough, there are some challenging stuff in this game. Like, I would argue that there are quite a few moons that are gonna give me some shit. This game is not fucking around either. I think that breaks that. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I think that breaks that, so I can use that to do whatever's need be, get rid of these guys. Not like I had to, but hey. I'll take it. I'm guessing that's probably a secret. But then how do you get that secret? That's the question. Because there is no way in hell you're going to be able to jump that. Oh. Of course. Just give me a damn moon. Thank you. That's all I'm asking for. I don't want anything else. Just give me a damn moon. Don't make me, you know, teleport out or whatever or anything like that. Don't waste it. Just give me the damn moon. Also, I just realized this is, you know, like basically a dice. A whole cube, so it would have 6 sides. That's kind of clever use of the 6 side of it, though. Especially with, like, the 5, you know, the 5 mini-moon things you collect, too. That's kind of neat. Can you destroy those blocks and get rid of them for good? That'd be a dick thing to have happen. It's funny, the first world that I decide to bother getting the moons. I don't know what they're called, like the moon black moons. It's just funny how Cloud Kingdom of all things just happens to be the one that does it for me. Very weird. Alright. But we can still go to like Cap Kingdom or whatever and go dick around there. Or at least Cascade, if anything. I'd say Cascade probably be more worth doing. The fuck is that? I don't know. I feel like fudging around with it be a little annoying, I guess. Okay, where are these? I don't see shit, game. Is it above? Okay. So there's like at least something around here somewhere. Ugh, damn it. I gotta be careful. Oh yeah. This will be a thing for sure, no doubt. No doubt about that whatsoever. I just have to be very careful with what I'm doing. That's the hard part. As much as I want to skip ahead, I know that if I try doing any tricky jump things, I'm going to fuck it all up and then accidentally just go too early here and really screw it the pooch. Alright, there's that one. So, is that a guy over there? We got that key from earlier. Yeah, we did that one way earlier. I don't know why. Wait, is there another? Hold on. If I go back in the tunnel, is he going to tell me like, oh, hey, by the way, there's another one you can do real quick? I don't see shit. So I'm going to say probably not. Because there's a thing later where you can do another one, and it's Mario's face or something like that. So, I don't know. I don't know. Also, I think what I saw moving around was probably just the birds. Bird. Let's get out of here and I guess go to... Just because Cascade, and I feel like Cascade Moons might be a little bit easier to go probably grab, maybe. I don't know. Well, I don't know who... He's telling me. I think he just told me like any of the 175 or darker side too, actually. But yeah, if you really wanted to put in all the effort and all that work, you can. Will I? Video-wise? On video? No, hell no. Not even as like a stream idea. It'd just be one of those things where like if you really truly wanted to test yourself, you could. Now at least this game tells you where they're at. Which I'm surprised by. You'd think they would just make it to... Wait, is this Koopa the Quick? Sure, where are we racing to? Where's the fucking thing we're racing to, jack off? Okay, that's easy enough. Hell, I could probably just hop, skip, jump, skip all that shit and get up there anyway. There's 5 of these bitches now. 4 of them. Sorry, I saw myself and then I guess I just included myself in that ranking. I think they should, more than likely, probably play like normal. As in, they won't try to do anything too tricky. I don't think. Like, they'll just go the basic path. I'm gonna lose to fucking Koopa the Quicks. Unfucking believable. This cannot be actually happening. I'm not gonna lose to fucking Koopa the goddamn Quick. After all these years of beating his ass at everything I've ever done, I'm not gonna lose to fucking Koopa the goddamn Quick. Alright, there. Thank God. And I'm hoping that there's only just the one moon, too. I hope there's not something else. And I think these bastards are just going to appear up everywhere now, too. And that's the fun thing about Mario Odyssey, is just once you get post-game stuff going, it's like everything's just going to start happening. So, like, not only that, but now there's Luigi on here, too. But that, I think, was just a minigame thing anyway. Yeah, it's just Luigi's Balloon Hunt. It gives you nothing besides fun, I think. Yeah, you basically just do like an online game thing, so it's not necessary for any of this whatsoever. You just play for fun, and that's really about it. Nothing wrong with that. It's just, I gotta stop doing that. Like, oh, by the way, I don't mean anything wrong with it. Like, we know, everyone knows. No one really cares. I should... Fuck. Well, I mean, teleporting's faster. I don't know why that would even be there. What you want? Oh. I might have a caveman outfit. I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I like how they tell you when there's 2 moons there, too. So it's like, oh yeah, by the way, this one's going to be like probably a challenge one. There's a moon. You know what I'm probably thinking of? Why the Triceratops had a moon on it? Probably because of this goddamn game. Or probably because of post-game shit, not gonna lie. Let's just do a few extra things. You know, I like collecting the moons. It's dopamine. It hits everything I like about this game. You know? So, it's one of those things where I like to do them. And that's the struggle of Mario Odyssey. Is when you like it, and you start playing it, and you're like, fuck, I want all of them. I want all the moons. Give me all the moons. And then you do that. And then you're left wondering, why did I do that? Oh yeah, I'm starting to smell that smell again. It's bugging the hell out of me here. It's getting strong again. I guess I must have either missed a spot or something. I don't know. I could have sworn I didn't, because I'm pretty sure I got everything, but motherfucker was staying everything, so... Oh, that one's so cool if I... You fuck! If I ground pounded and then I threw my hat and then killed them all with a horizontal or vertical shot, whatever. You know what I mean. There's a thing. Okay, I was gonna say there's like a block up there somewhere. Yeah, I think I got fucked on that one. Pretty hard. Ow, bastards. Luckily for this, you don't even have to move. Well, I mean, you have to move to get to the platforms, yes, but I mean, like, you don't have to jump or anything to do anything with them, which is nice. And I could have sworn that this one, like, I can just throw clear across, but I guess not. Nope, we have to jump to do that. The game is an asshole. Yeah, that's the thing with Cappy. Don't forget that once he's gone, he's gone. So if you do throw his ass, he going. I about jumped out of the portal, or back into the pipe there. Very nice. Let's go back to the Odyssey, turn into a goddamn caveman, and then just go get that stupid guy's fetish out of the way. Real fast. Apparently there's more moons down here near the Odyssey anyway. So that helps out, I guess. I think every kingdom's going to have that too, where there's just going to be a guy that's like, hey, I want to see a thing. Where is... There it is. I'm about to skip right over it. He looks really weird with the caveman outfit on, not going to lie. I'd be worried about the dry bonehead coming back to life. You've seen the motherfuckers do that. Okay, I'm not sure where the hell this moon was just randomly at. Whatever. Apparently there's just one around here. Unless it's one of those, like, you gotta dig into, or maybe the T-Rex can break it. There's a thing. So, yeah. Let's go get that one, too, I guess. Here you go. Alright, there you go. Very nice. Alright. Knew it. Fucking knew it. The whole time, I knew it. I was right. At some point, there was gonna be a moon on the damn Triceratops. Honestly, I think at this point it might be too late to get Jimmy Jones. No, it would just be awkward as fuck. I'm gonna just go in there at like 8:20 and it's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing here? I have to close in like an hour or two. I know. But then it's not that weird whenever I show up, like, right when places open, so you know. People walk in there at closing all the time. Game, please. Well, it's not that I'm not gonna walk in at closing. I'm saying that, you know. I'm sure people walking there at late at night. It just feels weird going somewhere late at night that's not just like a, I don't know, just in general. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to do. Not really. I mean, maybe I can go to the Takatu and then, you know, hit him up. And of course, there's this that appeared. And most likely, the T-Rex probably can't break one of those fossil things. That's probably where our moon was at. Another challenge room. Don't get blown off. Or you will die. Okay, what's... Oh. I was like, what's the trick with this one here? That's the trick. You've just seen it. This is main path, right? Yep. You know what? Fuck that. Fuck that noise. There. I'm not going to bother with it. You know, the game's going to try to screw me somehow. I'm not going to bother with it. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized how to get that one. Fuck, I'm dumb. It's funny. I figured out the second one, but I didn't even think about doing this. Like an absolute dunce. Well, you know, caveman brain, so me no work. Me brain no work. Fuck! Okay. I mean, I could just do this. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Boop. There you go. Very nice. Okay, cool. Easy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, there's nothing else I can really show off besides this is just going to be gigantic do thing the game for a while. So you'll be doing a lot of this. A lot of this fun stuff. Dinosaur nest, big cleanup. Oh boy. Under the old electric pole. Treasure under the cliff. So probably one of these things you have to jump off of and hope to God you find it, I guess. There was a challenge room somewhere where I think you actually do have to play the T-Rex to get inside of it, though. Or, well, I think he shows up inside of it. I could have sworn it was, like, to the side over here. But I don't know. Let's check one last area real quick, and then I'll call it a video because I'm going on long enough. We've done all this shit before, so... Yeah. These fossilized turds. Makes you wonder, don't it? I don't think this was anything... Yeah, this was just for purple coins last... You fucks. You motherfuckers. Oh, there you go. There's your treasure on the cliff one. Oh, well. Anyway, let's just get back to the Odyssey, get out of here, and I'll go get something, I guess, maybe, or whatever I'll do. I don't know. I could have sworn you could just hit the D-pad and then use that to teleport you back to the Odyssey real quick, but no. Alright, no, let's go to Mushroom Kingdom, and then we'll end it off there. And the next time we come back, we'll do a bonus Mushroom Kingdom video. So, 165 more. So basically, I think about 500 is pretty much... Yeah, that's about it, right, I think. Where's Mushroom Kingdom at? Oh, yeah, it's over here. For some reason, at the very beginning, but then I maybe it's just like a reference to, like, 64 being the first game. You know, I don't know. I have to look up when they fucking close. If they close at 9, I'm not gonna bother with it. Because it's way too late at that point for me. Alright. Change of clothes. Because fuck this outfit. Don't like it. Very much. And real quick, sorry for all those people that are mad that I've been doing nothing but Mario Odyssey for a while. But I like the game, and hey, I don't plan on doing much Let's Plays after this, so this one should theoretically be the last one, along with Uncharted 4 and maybe AI Limits, so... Yeah, either way, thank you all for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for some more Mario Odyssey, when we do Mushroom Kingdom, and then finish up the game completely. So, take care everybody.